Good morning to you. This is Ron Janish, and this is part two of combining intraday and daily bars and using the advanced Andrews course methods. And as you know, more than likely, the advanced Andrews course is available through andrewscourse.com. And if you're new to this, you just click on new and you can sign up for our free email group. And if you'd like to take the course or see what's in the course, you over here you can see, because we have all the videos and all these other good things that absolutely no one else has. So after spending time with Dr. Andrews, I learned how to combine intraday and daily, and this is the kind of stuff we talked about at his kitchen table many years ago. Okay, without further ado, first we're going to do is take a look at what was said in the one from yesterday. Okay, well, here's yesterday. Yesterday, what happened was these are 15-minute bars, first of all. Okay, so yesterday we were over here somewhere, and in yesterday's video I mentioned that over here we had what was called a 5x signal and a few other things, and so that was the reason to buy intraday. And I looked at this chart on a long-term basis, which is what we always do. We look at it in multiple time frames, and looked at it on a daily bar, and I had this line drawn above here saying that probability is that price is going to pop above this line, and after popping above this line it'll be a long and strong move. So that was the idea. That's what we're looking to profit from, that long and strong move. So when and there's probability, a very good probability of a long and strong move, you take a look at the intraday things to get in at a very low risk. Now this red line here, this is still where I have my stop. Just never saw any real need to change it. And this is a live chart right here from CHF JPY. So this is a spread in the spread. Yeah, kind of a spread. Yeah, it's a currency pair. Okay, so what happened was we were over here and we had our 5x signal, and when I left you in the last video, prices were here. And as you can see, it's really kind of neat because they kind of go up and come down. So even if you miss this one here, there's another opportunity there, and once again, overnight they go up, and in the wee early morning they came down here, and what was that? Wee early morning, my gosh, that was midnight my time. I was in bed. So anyway, wee early morning in Europe, and so once again they come down here for another buying opportunity, and I wake up this morning and here we are. We're up here somewhere. So this is what's happened since yesterday. So right now this one's on track. There's really no reason to do a lot of anything because there's no indication right now that this is going to do anything counter to what I was looking at. The only thing I see in the pattern here, right here, we have what I call an NN, and that typically results in some kind of a pullback. So might be some kind of a pullback. Nothing really to find very interesting for me. Let's take a look at something else. That's the same one. Here we go. Here's a different one. EURJPY. This is a daily chart. And once again, we look at the daily chart. Okay, and I looked through the various ones and picked this one here. And the reason I picked this one here is because if you look at the pattern in here, you would see that what you have is a textbook correction pattern. Literally, you go into my manual, and what particular signal do I like to see at the end of a correction? Because you'll find it right in here. Okay, so we find it here on a daily chart, and since the movement is so small, doing anything on a daily chart is kind of a hassle. So here's what we're looking at. Let's take a look at intraday. Now first look at daily, hourly, and we see that, hey, wow, this guy has gone up nicely. You have an easy 3 pattern here, just like you had at the low in the other one yesterday. Okay, and then and you've gone up nicely, And now is obviously not a time to get in. Got to have a better opportunity, right? And bada bee, bada boom. And so once again, if you draw your course lines, you'd find that you have an NN pattern up here. So right now, I'm patiently waiting and letting prices come back down. Maybe this area down here. Okay. One of the things, remember, we looked at the daily pattern. Daily pattern said, hey, yeah, things are wonderful. And probability of a correction. And then this pattern in here, this low in here, looking at it on a 15-minute or hourly chart, you could say, yes, another textbook pattern in here that tells you probability is high of this particular move being over, and that it's going to keep on going the other direction for a while. In other words, the down move is over, the up move is starting. Don't mind me, I just brought back a gift that someone gave me from Japan. It's called a cold. So in the middle of, no, at the end of May in San Diego, I have a cold. Incredible. So, so much for hanging out with people who go to Japan. So here we have this NN pattern. So this would suggest to me, first of all, looking at the number of bars, that I can probably wait until, oh, geez, it's early in the morning right now, until late in the afternoon or so, before I even look at this again. And probably after the New York market is closed. And then it'll have another opportunity in here to buy at a more reasonable price. So that's how I combine two different situations with different time frames. So we'll get to see later on what exactly happens. Today is the 30th of May, and so this is EUR-JPY, that particular currency pair, and we'll get to see what happens in this one here. Anyway, I thank you for your time. If you're not a course member already, please come over to Andrew's course and take our course. Thanks.